My name is Eric Brockmire, CEO and President of the Honest Water Filter Company, and I want to welcome you back to Eric Unplugged. I'm actually Eric. What we want to talk to you about today is a bit about water safety and some of the things that I think people don't know about, and that is actual municipality water safety. You see, every year there's a federal mandated law that you receive a water quality report in the mail. Now, it most likely isn't going to be addressed to you personally. It's going to be addressed to the resident, and it's going to look a little bit like junk mail, and it's kind of by design to a degree, I would imagine, because we've done some research, and it's about 95% of those get tossed, and mistakenly, because they just think it's junk mail. And we're working on figuring out how to make that not happen. If you want to go on and look online for your water quality report, just type in your city and water quality report, and you'll find the directions here. But I brought with me today a San Diego Municipal Water Report page, a page out of it, and it's titled Water Safety. And I want to read it to you before we go into some of the national events that are going on. I want to read this to you out loud because I know people don't read it, and so I want to read it to you. Is my water safe? Well, yes. Last year, as in years past, your tap water not only met but exceeded all U.S. Environmental Protection Agencies and State Water Resources Control Board drinking water health standards. The San Diego Water District vigilantly safeguards the water supplies and committed to providing high-quality drinking water to its customers. And for the most part, I want to tell you they do that. They do it with the form of chemicals. In your case, they're using chloramines, and chloramines are ammonia and chlorine combined, making a product called chloramine. This is a disinfectant set out to kill bacteria, viruses that most likely are in your water, but have to be treated before it gets to you so that water can become safe and potable to you. We have, as Americans in the United States, we have an expectation that if we're paying for our water, we have a reasonable expectation, in my opinion, that should come to you safe and drinkable. But let me read this warning. All drinking water, including bottled water, may reasonably be expected to contain at least small amounts of some contaminants. The presence of contaminants does not necessarily indicate that the water poses a health risk. More information about contaminants and potential health effects can be obtained by calling the U.S. EPA's Safe Drinking Water Hotline. That's at 1-800-426-4791. And genuinely, if you have a concern, I encourage you to call that and ask questions. But here's what comes right after that phone number, and I'd like you to pay close attention. Some people may be more vulnerable to contaminants in drinking water than the general population. Immune-compromised persons, such as persons with cancer, undergoing chemotherapy, persons who have undergone organ transplants, persons with HIV or AIDS, or other immune system disorders. Some elderly and infants can be particularly at risk from infections. These people should seek advice about drinking water from their healthcare providers. I'm thinking that's pretty egregious to me. I've asked doctors, and doctors really don't know anything about the quality of water per se. That's not in their field of study. Diseases are, fixing a broken bone is, but when it comes to your water, I haven't met one yet that can dictate to you some of the things you may need to do. The U.S. EPA Centers for Disease Control, the CDC guidelines on appropriate means to lessen the risk of infection by cryptosporidium and other microbial contaminants are available from the Safe Drinking Water Hotline. Again, 1-800-426-4791. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, there's a lot of hubbub in this statement. What it really does is it really tells you how hard it is to get the water absolutely clean enough for a lot of our population.